The next day, we started digging. For 3 days, we dug. Then the wind sprang up, and we were in a fierce sandstorm. Within an hour, the big hole we had dug had completely filled in. Next day means the following day, like we say tomorrow. The next day we started, these two people, Pete and the one who is with him, they started digging. D means they were removing the mud and they were trying to make a hole. For 3 days we dug, and this process went on for 3 days. Then the wind sprang again. The wind blowed so hard, so fierce, so hard, in the form of sandstorm, that within an hour, just an hour, they have dug for 3 days. Means their hard work went on for 3 days, and for wind only 1 hour was needed. By the wind only 1 hour was needed to cover that hole which they have dug. Dig is present and dug is past. Completely that hole was covered again. During the storm, we could only lie inside our tent with the mules tethered. I felt like howling when we came out to find all our labor gone to waste. Pete didn't worry though. Then what happened during the storm? Means when that wind was blowing, very strong winds were blowing. Strong blowing winds are known as storm. What they did? They lied in. L-I-E, lie is a homophone. One lie means speaking, lies. And this lie means to lay down, letna. They were lying inside their tent with the mules, means the donkeys with them. Tethered means tied to a post. They tied them in a post, and then the main narrator felt howling, shouting when we came out to find all our labor gone to waste. He was trying to shout to express his feeling when he saw that his 3 days hard work is being wasted. Pete didn't worry though. Still, Pete was not worrying at all. That's Death Valley for you, he said cheerfully. We'll just have to start all over again. Then further he said, that's the Death Valley for you. For you, this is a Death Valley. He said cheerfully, happily, he said this. We will just have to start all over again. Now we have to again start the work. And we dug for another week until we had a hole twice the size of the first one. So next time they did this digging work for 1 week, not just for 3 days. For 7 days they did that same work. You know, a week is of 7 days. And they made a hole twice the size of the first one. Double, more than double. There was no sign of gold yet, but Pete was sure we'd come upon it soon. Now, again, when they did all this work, again they were not able to find out that hidden treasure which they were searching for. But Pete was very sure that he will reach to his aim. By then I was a bit worried. Till that time the second person became worried a little bit about the way Pete stayed so cheerful no matter what among my other worries was the heat, which sometimes rose as high as 130 degrees. He said, I don't know how Pete is so cheerful, so happy all the time. And among the other worries, among the other tensions, What tension he had? He had the tension of heat, means rising temperature, and sometimes the temperature rose to 130 degrees also. I broke out in boils which itched horribly. And he said that the consequence of this heat, that he was boiling up, and his body was itching terribly, horribly. Pete told me these abominations were the result of drinking the stale water we'd had to bring from beyond the valley. The boils soon became a hunting ground for repulsive greenback lice, bigger than the common loaves and twice as voracious. Then Pete told him that all these abominations, all these things that make one feel disgust or hatred, means this ill feeling which is coming to him, were the results of drinking the stale water. They have drank stale water, means not fresh, which they had brought from beyond the valley, from backside of the valley. The boil soon became a hunting ground for the repulsive greenback lice. Repulsive greenback lice, hateful, disgusting. Greenback lice, like the insects which are found in that area, bigger than the common loaves and twice as voracious, eating or wanting food in great quantities, means giant. The size was so big. Earlier I had thought that a fortnight wasn't too long to stay in Death Valley. Previously they were thinking 7 days is just enough for them to stay. Now I began to wonder on the 11th day, when the second sandstorm came. Now they have passed 10 days and they are there on the 11th day, when again a sandstorm, great big wind of sand came again. It has been seen in the picture. It almost finished me. He said then it almost finished him. I was chasing one of the mules which has strayed. He was chasing, means he was searching one of the mules which have strayed, means lost. They have moved away from their place where they were tied. I was about 200 yards from the camp when the wind started up, and he was 200 yards away. Unit of length which are equal to 3 feet. So 200 yards, all 200 multiply by 3. 3 2s are 6, means 600 feet away he was from the camp when the wind started up, when the wind started to blow. The mule was off like a shot, galloping away into the vales, and the mule was moving in the air, galloping in the air, as if something which covers or conceals, means he is in veil, in dupatta or something like that. And veil was of sand. That veil was of sand. बालू की चादर में उड़ता चला जा रहा था. Of flying sand, letting the brute go, I started back to the camp. The sand was blowing up thicker and thicker. Letting the brute animal, means letting that animal go, I came back to the camp. The sand, because the sand was blowing thicker and thicker, because the sand was becoming more thick, more hard to resist.